Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 246. NASDAQ off 41. S&Ps are off 29. Gold contract up $5, trading at $1,239 an ounce. Silver up 22 cents at $17.42 an ounce. Platinum down 5 at $1,260 an ounce. Copper down 9 pennies at $3 a pound. Light sweet crude down 15 cents at $81.71 a barrel. Bonds. This is just absolutely amazing what's happening with the bond market, folks. Right now, you get the 10-year up 31 at 128.13. You talk about conviction. We'll come back to those. The bonds went to the moon, folks. They are going to go higher, too. You talk about going to the moon with conviction, with volume, with all of the above. 30-year up 1.5 at 144.05. King dollar down 700 ticks, trading out at 85.22. The euro up 117 at 127, and the yen down 94, trading out 106.10. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? It's a heck of a day out here, folks. Now, we've been talking about this February 5th benchmark for quite a while. I didn't think we were going to get to it in 5 days. We're real close. The cash S&P is at 1845. We've hit 1820. That benchmark, the high of the benchmark, is 1798. If you go take a look at the future, you're going to see something that's even wilder. The future today got down to 1878. We bring this little baby back, and you put this up, and what you're going to see is that the high of the benchmark is 1771. And we're down into this level with volume. You take a look at the SPY. What we have with the SPY is this. The SPY today has done 295 million shares. We got an hour left. This is busting loose in a huge way. The SPY, the high of the benchmark, is 179.87. We've hit 181.92. And we're hitting that, folks, with monster volume. The week of the benchmark is 880 million. Thus far, in 3 days, we've done 742 million. So we're going to blow that away. In that context, okay, we've been talking about the XLE. The XLE was one of the first large indices that got down to the benchmark. It sliced it, it diced it. It's underneath it right now, and I expect what you're going to see. I mean, this just blew it away. The XLE is at 79.71. That benchmark, the bottom of the benchmark was 81.75. The volume was 98 million, and we've already done this week 162 million. So you can see there's not enough room to get out the door. That's in your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. And the spread in the S&P today, by the way, folks, was 65 points. The spread from high to low inside the Dow Industrials is 485 points. Right now, you're down 252. We're breaking the swing points, do it with volume, all of the above. The benchmark on the Dow Industrials, the high of that benchmark is 17,798, and we've already hit 18,855. So we're down that 425, 450. We're approximately 25 points off it. It's going to get down there, folks. It's going to get down there probably before we even get a bounce. The reason being, well, here, let me go to the NASDAQ first, because this downdraft, folks, there's still no fear in the marketplace. It's pretty extraordinary, actually. NASDAQ Composite. Composite down 38 bucks. We are at 4189. This is all with volume, with juice behind the move. NDX 100, we take a look at the NDX 100. That has done 84 million shares today. We're at 91.92. And we bring this baby back and we take a look at it. What you have is that, let's see, 91.36. Okay, so we hit, okay, so watch how this shakes out. So the NDX has hit, if we use the 3 Qs, has hit 90.24. Well, getting back into the lower range is 91.36. We've done that on a weekly basis already. We're blowing away the week. So that's saying the NDX 100, the QQQs are going to make their way down to 86 to 83. Big numbers. Gold contract. We go take a look at gold. What we have with gold is this. GCZ gold contract got inside. Right now we're 1238. We hit 1250 out here, 3.30, and we did that with 244,000 contracts. What that is saying, folks, number one, is that that's saying gold now wants to go to 13. Well, yeah, I can make the case of 1321 now. You know, still has to get back inside the 1241 and hold it. We're 1238.30. We've done monster volume out here today, 244,000 contracts inside gold. Big numbers, big numbers. Now, bonds. Let's talk about bonds. Bonds, this is just amazing. I don't think I've ever seen a bond move like this, actually, in one day. I know I haven't. So, the 10-year bond today, folks, okay, went from a price point of 127.07 to 130.17. Now, just so you can understand something, every point in the bonds is worth $1,000. In the future market, folks, on a 10-year, you only put up $1,300. So I suspect you had two different things happen here. There's no doubt, as that expanded topside, there was a huge amount of folks that had to close those positions, so short bonds for quite a long period of time. And you can make the theoretical argument that what you would have is that this would be a capitulation. I'm not in that camp. The reason I'm not in that camp, folks, okay, because if you remember, we were talking about ICE yesterday. When you go through ICE, if you're going to make it through ICE, this is how you make it through ICE, that you go to highs. We went through it. Wide price spread, accelerated volume, all of the above, just blew it away. The 30-year bond up right now at 144. The 30-year bond, folks, went to 148. That's like I definitely haven't seen a 6-point bond move when you're only putting up $2,000. You got to remember something. You know, for folks that trade bonds, and trading bonds in the future market, folks, is nice, but you don't get whipped around by this many points. Bottom line, if you're on the right side of the trade, it's pretty amazing. Wrong side of the trade, which a lot of people have been, are. That's why you saw that spike. There had to be a huge amount of positions that were closed. Now, if we go over to the actual bond market, I'm going to put this on a continuous contract. What you're going to see out here is this, is that it was the 142 area that was ICE. Once we got over that area, 143.13 was the top of ICE, okay? Bottom line, it blew it away with volume. What you're going to see is that we're going to more than likely build some cause, and you're going to get to the highs again, which is going to be pretty incredible. The 10-year out here right now is trading at 2.1. That 10-year was down at 1.9 this morning. Pretty amazing. King dollar. Let's go take a look at King dollar. What King dollar is doing. King dollar is doing an ABC structure on the way down. It has the juice. In fact, this is going to be pretty cool. It broke a B point today with volume. I love it. Okay, so watch this. You had the expansion all the way up, meaning from 79 up to 87. Expansion was too much. You know, we were speculating it's going to be an ABC down. It's an ABC down. Broke the B point today of 85.01. You did it with 112,000 contracts versus 55. And what that sets up is this. That sets up a, let's see, so price-wise, 86, 87. So it's $1.70, which gives you 85, 84.50. I like it. Okay, so A to B equals C to D is 84.50. You breakout, not necessarily a breakout, but the wide price spread was on September 4th. This thing's going to go from 83.95 to 82.92. That's the way this is set up right now. Now, I talked a little bit earlier at the beginning that we're going to go lower because there's no fear. It's amazing, folks, okay? There's only been a downtick of minus 395, okay? People are not fearful. When people are not fearful, okay, this thing is going to slice and dice them, okay? The larger picture on this S&P is a disaster. This larger picture is down there into the 1350s. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.